Hey everyone, XylaTakura here. Hope you're all okay and well. I can't believe how long it's been since... It feels like it's been an eternity since I streamed. It's crazy to think it's only been like six days? 4 days? 5 days? It's just weird not streaming as often as I used to. So yeah, it's been a bit of a strange week, like not streaming, and then obviously the weekend just comes out of nowhere and it's stream time again. But anyway, enough about me not understanding the concept of time. We are back with some more Danganronpa. We are going to be going through the final chapter of the game. I have no idea what to expect, because in the previous chapter we were told that the trial we did was the last trial we were going to do. So I don't know how they're going to end this game, considering the first game ended on a trial. I have no idea what's going to happen from here on out. I have fortunately managed to fix my chatbot, so hopefully after a while my chatbot should come up. Oh, Hayley, welcome to the stream. Hope you're okay. Hope you've had a good evening. So I've got a couple of things I need to actually get checked on here, because before it got broke, I added some sound alerts and things. So I want to see if these work, because I've not had an opportunity to see if these work. So I'm going to type hey and see if anything comes up. Right, nothing's happened. I don't know whether you have to do command hey.
Hey, what you doing?
Jesus Christ. Okay, right, yeah. So that works. So, my new commands are, I have one for hello, which has just scared the pants off me. I have one for when I die, one for when I've thanked someone for some help, so they say you're welcome. I've got one for challenge accepted. So let me just write these out for you. So let's say, so we've got hey, scared me as much as it did you. Oh good, I'm glad about that. Right, so let me do some of the others. So challenge accepted is this.
Challenge accepted.
So we've got that one. It keeps clicking off this screen, so it's been a bit of a pain in the ass. I'm going to drag it onto this screen so it doesn't keep disappearing on me. So we've got challenge accepted. We've got rip.
Whoops. Now you are dead.
I quite like that one. We've got you're welcome.
You're welcome.
Have we got any more? I think we've just got bye after that.
Rakan out.
So I need to make a command for my bot. So if any instances come up where they can be used, they can be used. But hopefully people will want to use them. Like I say, I'm going to have to put a thing up on my bot to say, Yeah, it took me a little while to go through because it's based around a character. So I had to go through all of his quotes to find ones that were would kind of work. Some of them are actually parts of other quotes, so it took me a while to like fine comb through them all. But poor guy, he has so many things to say. Anyway, enough about that. My commands work. That's great. We're gonna jump into Danganronpa 2. Apologies, I'm late. I should have been here a bit earlier. I was running late on a couple of things and I had food late, so I kind of had to wolf it down and then come and stream. So, right, okay, yeah, we left on this odd cliffhanger. So, to give you a bit of context, Lee, because you might have not been here for my last Danganronpa stream, the person in front of us is dead. We watched them die in the class trial. So the fact they're standing in front of us is nigh on impossible. So I am expecting quite a response from my character when I click the button and start the game. So let's do this. Good timing. What do you mean?
See?
I gotta get back into the voice now. Remember Nagito's video message that we found at the factory? Yeah, when we were dealing with the bomb ruckus. What about it?
Well,
apparently there was more to do to that message inside that laptop. Huh?
Yep.
We weren't able to see it until a day or so had passed. Apparently it was locked by a timer. Did he set it up so we wouldn't be able to watch it until after the class trial? Well, why would he do that?
Perhaps.
Maybe Nagito planned to leave this as his will. Nagito's will? Where is it right now? We were just planning to meet at the restaurant and watch it together. Got it, the restaurant. Why is he not creeped out that she's dead? Is this a dream? I feel like this is a dream because he's not losing his shit that she's dead. So, oh hey, my bot's back! Yay! Hello, Ara. It's so good to see you in my chat once more. I'm happy now. Oh jeez. Right, let's go to the restaurant. If everybody from the game is upstairs, it's gonna be a dream.
Yo!
Hey, you're late. Is it true Nagito really left another message? Kneel before Miss Sonia and thank her. She was the one who found it. I was going for a walk with Gundam's hamster and I found it when I stopped by the factory.
Listen well.
Yeah, oh, yeah. The glitch. I just saw the glitch again. He's dead. This is a dream or some kind of weird, like they've messed with the reality. I as soon as I started playing this game, which was months ago, and I saw the aesthetic of how the map looks and things like that, I was like, are we in a video game? Are we in like a virtual reality box and we're in a video game? It's like that, what I said at the start is coming back to haunt me now. Your bot feels very much more human than mine. Yeah, I wanted to give him a bit more of a personality, I guess. So yeah, he's my helpful little companion. I have to do all the voices now. Oh god, this was why I was happy people were dying, because I had to do 16. Well, if we're including Monami and Monokuma, like 18 different voices, and it was killing my voice box. But I have to try and go back again now. A coincidence, you say? Wrong! That is the will of casualty guiding you.
Huh?
Casuality, I think is what he was supposed to say, but I can't say English words and do the voice. Molten, thank you so much for the follow, sweetie. I appreciate it. Welcome to the stream. Why would Miss Sonia be going for a walk with Gundam? I never allowed that.
Damn right.
So anyway, let's hurry up and play it. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, why was the hamsters died as well? What the fuck?
I wonder who's watching this message.
Well, I don't want to watch it because I hate you and I'm glad you killed yourself. Sorry. Brutal. Heidi, hi. Hello. Is the traitor from the future? Is it the traitor from the Future Foundation? If so, congratulations. Looks like it ended the way I hoped it would. Ended the way he hoped it would.
Damn it.
Nagito was trying to kill everyone except the traitor. Damn it. It's just as Monokuma said.
Hey!
So he really set up the traitor as the killer, and he even tried to make them survive the trial? But why would he do that? Fucking, he's dead. Hello, Byakuya. Long time no see, sweetie. It's lovely to see you again. I wish you'd lose some weight. Sorry, if I kind of go, you get to see real life voice acting right now. My internet blew up. Oh no, it broke again. Oh jeez. I'm not sure about real life voice acting, but don't give me too much credit. It's not good. I just do it because I enjoy doing it. Anyway, enough with your useless talk. It appears there's still more. Why is it? Sorry, I'm gonna be losing my shit for most of this episode, so I apologize. But if everyone but the traitor is watching this video,
How unfortunate.
then unfortunately I guess I lost. That outcome is the complete opposite of the hope I believe in. Well, not that it matters for me anymore. I mean, no matter what the outcome is, it doesn't matter for a dropout like me.
Now then.
Let's put this meaningless introduction aside and get down to business. Since I don't know who I'm talking to, I'm going to speak so that both sides will understand. Hey Bernie, welcome to the stream. Hope you're okay, sweetie. First of all, you might be wondering why I did what I did. Well, I mean, I'm so glad you tortured yourself because that made me feel great. Good, I'm glad you're well, dear. I'm glad you're well. Well, I just took action after talking about it for so long. The special prize in the final dead room allowed me to learn a certain truth. It would be troublesome if everyone found out, so I already disposed of that page. But anyway, I was totally surprised. I mean... Okay. The Future Foundation's traitor must have known that truth all along. Apparently, we're not allowed to know what it is either. And so I was able to learn the truth about this world and resolved to take action immediately. I shouldn't have made fun of Hajime. Deep down, I always wanted to become a protagonist myself. Please stop doing that. But now that I know that truth, as I look back on Monokuma's actions, I'm starting to see what he's planning. By giving us information about the island's mystery in the Future Foundation, he's raising all your hopes. But only so he can lead you to unimaginable despair. Plus, Monokuma's trying to shell that despair to someone. Perhaps that someone is... Well, of course you're not going to tell us the most important plot points, are you, game? We're not near the end yet. Wow, glitch much? Yeah, we're definitely in a video game of some kind. Jeez, what a hopeless truth. Who is Monokuma's true identity? How could they have come up with a plan like that?
Now then.
But that's enough reflecting on the past. Let's talk about the future now. If you want to escape Monokuma's plan, there's a specific place you need to go. The key to enter that place is that message you found at Mizumi Castle. The password to guide, yeah, that had been scratched out.
Well...
Normally you need to follow a bunch of steps to enter that place, but since that message gets rid of those steps, you can think of it as an Easter egg or something. It was probably left by someone other than Monokuma or Monami, but that has nothing to do with me. God damn it, my eardrums. Apparently, they are not safe this game. I had to hide this until my plan came to an end, but I guess now's a nice time to announce it, right? So then, I'll announce the password. If it glitches the password, I'm going to flip my table right now. 11037. I'm wondering if that spells anything upside down, but it doesn't. That is the password that's written in Nezumi Castle. You have to use that to enter that specific place. That's the only way to escape Monokuma. I feel like I've been talking forever, but that's all for me. With this, my duty is finished. I believe my actions will become the foundation of this world's hope. And if that really happens, praise me. Tell others of what I've accomplished. Erect a bronze statue of me. I'm sorry, no. If I erect a bronze statue of anything, it will be you on it saying, "Here lies an arsehole. He was an asswipe in life and an asswipe in death. P.S. He was a dick." You'll be lucky if you even get a bronze statue. Maybe I'll just erect a bronze statue of a dick and put your name on it. How about that? I semi-lurking because you're watching the football. Oh yeah, my dad's watching the football downstairs at the moment. I get you. Respect me.
Please call me the ultimate hope.
I'm not sure. Jumping screen. Ultimate hope, my ass. Get out of here. This was Nagito's final message. That password, that number, that Nagito said was the password. Yep, she's dead too. I can't even remember what she sounds like. I'm just going to do it. There's no mistaking it. That's the password to enter that ancient ruin.
Hey.
You better hurry, I think. Let's go before the countdown reaches 0. You're right, let's go. Why is nobody understanding that people that are dead are talking to them? Woo! Why do people not understand this? Woo! Crazy. Right, let's go. We want to go outside, of course. Now's the time to relax. Now's not the time to relax. I need to hurry to the ancient ruin on the second island. What the hell is going on? Why is it snowing? Why is it snowing? Wait, what island am I on the second island? I'm guessing I'm on the second island? Nothing's coming up in the boxes anymore. The music's gone weird. The water's red. What's happening? Who broke the game? Somehow, it is quite nerve-wracking.
Yeah.
Is it really safe to go inside? What's gonna be in there?
You are a boy, right?
It's so it's so unreliable to be freaked out like that. You're a man, aren't you? Oh god, there's no way I can do this guy's voice. I'll give it a go. There's also that countdown! I can't do it, okay? There's no time to stand around!
I'm gonna do it!
Damn right, it's our last chance to get inside. He's killed me. He's killed my brain. I'm starting to feel nauseous from the thrills, the chills, the kills.
Thanks for the food.
Oh god. If you're gonna let it out, why not do it in the Tupperware I keep with me? Whoa, time out. You're dead, and you've only said one thing. And I already wish you hadn't come back.
Dumbass!
Hey, now's not the time to fuck around.
Young master for Yuhiko.
It's going to be alright. You don't have to worry. I will protect my young master. Now then, let's go forward together. The
Shut
hell?
up.
Don't treat me like a kid.
This is your leader's order.
Believe that hope lies beyond this point. That is your leader's order. Ibuki's fucking lost it. What is happening?
What?
Was that? I told her that you only understand piggy talk. I said you're so cool in piggy talk.
In the name of my family.
I'm going to kill you.
Hajime.
The password, please. Yeah, I know. Why the hell is this happening? 1, 1037, right?
It's gonna be fine.
There's no need for you to worry. The only thing beyond this point is the shining future. Now then, let's open the door to the future. This seems something doesn't seem right. Beyond this door, the future is waiting. A sparkling future. Now then, let's move forward. It just doesn't seem right. What the hell is oh. Yeah, it's a trial! It's a fucking trial! Of course it's a trial! Of course it is!
Is this a trial ground?
It is, Joggy Youngbosh. I mean Hajime.
But why am I at a trial ground?
Because this is how the game ends.
It sure looks like a trial ground, but the vibe is way different than the one from before.
Yep.
By the way,
Huh?
where did everyone go?
Love, they were all figments of your imagination.
Hmm? Everyone?
What? Something's wrong. What did I do? No, that's not it. I'm not the weird one. What's really weird is everything's just breaking apart. The reality we're in is not reality. This world? It ain't real, dude. Snap out of it. Uh-oh. Monokuma's bomb's going off. Everyone take cover! Stage clear. Oh, don't do static in my ear. That's horrible. You want me to do Mickey Mouse? Oh boy! That's the best you're gonna get. I can't do much more than that. That is cool. I obtained a present. I got the gamer's backpack. Woo! I can finally be a true gamer. I would like to save my progress. I'm gonna have to save it over this one though, because I have no save file points left. Chapter 0, heading to the school trip. Oh, that sound is horrible. Make it stop. Make it stop. It would be wrong to say it was swaying from side to side. It was actually shaking rather intensely. The room I was in, it was shaking from side to side. The shaking was quite irregular. Sorry if I'm shouting, it's really loud. Just when you thought it was a series of small shakes, it would suddenly shake violently. And every time that happened, I had to steady myself with my foot. I couldn't stand up very well, but for me it was comforting. I never thought not knowing what to expect could be so fun, so I was feeling rather excited. But I figured I'd get bored of that feeling soon enough. That's what I was expecting. For me, a person who is loved by talent. Detecting regularities among irregularities won't be that difficult. Ah, how boring. Whoa, 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 time out. Why is Nagito here? Do you like ships? On the other side of the dark room, I heard a voice. It was clearly directed at me. How am I doing? I'm doing fine, thank you, Bernie. I'm sorry if I'm still shouting, but it's really loud. You look like you were having fun, so that's what I assumed. You do like ships, right? Ships? Ah, that's right, that's it. So this is a ship. You just realized that now? Is it really that funny? Hey, if you want, care to talk a little? The silence was starting to bore me. Instantly, I saw his true character. The over-familiar attitude, the friendly smile. But under that thin skin, I could detect a foul, offensive odor, like some kind of putrid slime. Ugh! I mean, that describes him down to a T, but in a sensible way, of course. How is that sensible? Rachel! Hello! How are you doing, sweetie? Hope you're having a good day. How should I put this? It was a smell exclusive to those who were already finished. Nice to meet you. I'm Nagito Kamehida. Anyway, lucky me. It's been a while since anyone was willing to talk to me, so to share a room with a person like that? Yep, I'm definitely lucky. Lucky? Ah, so that's your talent then. What a boring talent. A boring talent, huh? Well, that's exactly what it is. But for someone I'm meeting for the first time to say that so suddenly, that's because I have luck as well. Huh? Even I possess a talent as boring as luck. Possess? Huh? I'm starting to get really interested. Who are you? You're obviously from Hope's Peak Academy too, right? So you're one of us? Ah, but that's weird. This is the first time I've ever seen you. Hey, can you tell me why you're here? How did you end up here? How boring. I'm sorry. I'm often told I'm terrible at making conversation. It's nice to finally get time to join into a stream of yours. My day's good, thank you. How's the game going? Well, you've arrived at a really noisy part of the game. I'm on the last chapter of the game, so everything's kind of coming full circle. But I'm glad you wanted to come and check out my stream, so I appreciate it, sweetie. The dead keep coming back to life and stressing Meg out. Pretty much. Everyone who's dead is alive for some reason in these scenes, and it's freaking me out. Not you. This world. Huh? This world is full of boring people. People who lack talent stick together and oppress those who do possess talent. And even though they know they're insignificant, they don't try to acknowledge their true superiors. They are so profoundly desperate to drag them down to their level. And because of these bastards, this world has come to a deadlock. This world has stopped evolving. How boring. Well, the world is shaped by the will of the majority. It makes sense that it bends to those who lack talent. That's why we're in our present situation. Perhaps, does that have anything to do with the reason you're here? Boring people make no contributions to the world, not even a speck of dust. That's why my teachers taught me that a certain degree of selection must be performed. Everyone who's dead is alive. I heard the stress there. Yeah, it's a bit weird. I'm trying to piece together what's going on here. This is clearly a past scene, but I don't know who Nagito is talking to. I don't know who I am right now. I need to find that out. But what are you planning to do? Now that you've ended up like this, there's nothing you can do, right? Listen well, using people as a talent too. It is now my turn to use that person just as they used me in the past. That person? Are you talking about ultimate despair? But how? I mean, they're already... I have it with me. The contribution that person left to me. Even now it rests in my pocket. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm definitely lucky. I can't believe I'm speaking with someone as amazing as you. Oh, what? Then will I be able to see her again? Oh, what is happening? Will I be able to see the person I hate with every fiber of my being? And this time, will I be able to kill her this time? The person I hate so much? Hate? Then explain your hand. Ah, this? The end of that bandage is a woman's hand, right? What the fuck is happening? Isn't it amazing? I can't move it, of course. I mean, it's not my hand after all. But even now, it still hasn't rotted. Hey, maybe that means it's becoming one with me. Isn't it amazing? I've successfully become one with the ultimate despair, my sworn enemy. I see, so you salvaged the body. You really are a boring person. Ah, I don't want you to misunderstand. I just see her as my enemy, you know? Because she's my sworn enemy. Because I hate her so much. That's why I took her power. And for that I... Wait, huh? Do I hate her? Huh. That's strange. Huh? Oh my god. I tense and I don't even know what it me. I'm tense and I don't even know what it means. Yeah, I am just out. I will fill you in when I know what's happening as well. Ah, look out the window. We're finally here. Are we at the island? You're starting to see it too, right? That's Jabberwock Island, isn't it? Isn't it exciting? I wonder what's going to happen on that island once we get there. What's going to happen? I can already predict what will happen. Huh? I already know because I am loved by talent. But no matter what happens, it's of no concern to me. I will not be able to participate in what lies ahead. Really? I don't really understand, but I guess we have to part ways for a while. That's disappointing. We seem to get along pretty well. Hey, can I see you again? There's no reason we'll ever meet again. After all, you are boring. Your talent, your thoughts, your entire existence is boring to me. You really don't play along, do you? I have no idea what the fuck that scene was. I don't know who I was supposed to be representing there. Why the hell did Nagito have the hand of Junko? Was her name Junko? I'm pretty sure her name was Junko. Why? Is that actually gonna be part of my theory? I'll discuss it with you later, I swear. Promise. I won't leave you guys hanging, I swear. What is this? Yeah, can we... Where are we? It's a door. There's a door. Huh? A door? Why is there a door here? Where am I? How did I get here? Where am I supposed to go? Open the door. Find out. It's just Alice through the looking glass. Jesus, take a leap of faith. Now this is a familiar scene to me. Huh? Isn't this a classroom? But even so, it's a very strange classroom. Why am I in a place like this? I went inside that ancient ruin with everyone else and arrived at a place that looked like a trial ground, but then why? It's not connecting. I don't know why I'm here. It's like there's no connection between how I left the trial ground and how I ended up here. It's just like before, when we were all gathered in the classroom just before we arrived at Jabberwock Island. But where is this place? Is it somewhere on Jabberwock Island? Still here. Oh, sweetie.
Testing. Mic check 1, 2. This is a test of the school broadcast system.
Going to attempt to stream again. Hopefully my internet doesn't go to sleep. Oh, thank you so much for joining, Martin, and thank you for the follow. I really do hope your internet holds up so you can stream yourself. Take care, and I'll see you soon, okay? Hello, Monokuma. It's been a while since I've seen you in that chair. It's actually bizarrely comforting to me.
Am I on? Can everyone hear me? Okay, well then.
Welcome to Hope Speak Academy, you guys. At this point, I shall explain the graduation exam to you all. So please assemble at the gymnasium immediately.
Wow. Huh? Did he say what I think he just said? Yes, definitely. He said it. He said, "Welcome to Hope Speak Academy." But why would this place be Hope Speak Academy? And not just that. What is the graduation exam? Isn't the killing over already? Ah, this is so familiar to me and I love it. Leave here? Yes. Ah, it's the school. Yes. Even the hallway doesn't feel like a school at all. What a creepy place. At least it doesn't look like a normal school at all. It's definitely a lie. There's no way this place is Hope Speak Academy. Is this creepy place the Hope Speak Academy that I've admired for so long? It's probably a building that Monokuma made to startlers, just like the funhouse. That's right, it's definitely it. Monokuma said to come to the gymnasium, right? Then I'll go and definitely clear things up. I absolutely love that I'm back here. Okay, so for those that haven't touched any of these games before, the area I am in right now is actually from the first game. In the first game, a group of 16 students get locked in a school and they are told that the only way they can leave the school is by murdering someone and getting away with it. So in the first game, there would be a murder, and then you would have an investigation around how the person died and who you think did it, and then you would have a trial where you would have to basically find out who the killer was and prove that it was them that did it and make sure they were guilty. Because if you chose the wrong person at the trial, everybody but the killer would die. But if you obviously chose the actual killer, then they would die and you would all live. And that's how the first game went. You were stuck in this scenario. There were lots of different motives for murdering people. And in the end, it came down to about 4 people. And they confronted Monokuma and the person behind Monokuma, and they managed to get out what you believe they did at the end of the first game. But now that we're here, I'm not sure. AV room. Store. It's all digital. It's all broken and wonky and... Where's the gymnasium gone? Oh, have I still got my pet? That's actually really interesting. It really is. If you've not played this game, I highly recommend it. It's really good fun. He's got full hope. That's fine. There's 4 games overall. So Danganronpa 1, Danganronpa 2, which I'm playing right now, Danganronpa 3, but before Danganronpa 3, there is the Ultra Despair Girls, which is a story that takes place in between 2 and 3, I believe, or in between 1 and 2, or it's before 1. I'm not quite sure on the like the timeline for that game, but that game is completely different to the trilogy of games that you play, where it's like a first person thing. You walk around 2D drawn characters. In Ultra Despair Girls, I think it's like 3D and you do shooting or something, so it's completely different, but it still looks great. I need the gymnasium and I can't remember my way around this school. How am I supposed to get to the gymnasium? Because that's not the way to get to the gymnasium. Where? Oh, the gymnasium's down here, you dipshit. Walking the walk. The gymnasium is here, right? Alright, I'm going inside. Something might be waiting, but I'm not going to cower away anymore. And so I braced myself and cautiously opened the door. And got teleported by blocks, apparently. Chapter 6. This is the end. Goodbye, Academy of Despair. Everything's gone wonky. I wasn't prepared for what was waiting for me on the other side of the door. Oh, let's get ready then. I'm excited. What are we going to see on the other side of this door? Apart from just the gymnasium. Literally just the gymnasium. It was a normal gymnasium. Hey!
Damn right.
Yo, Hajime.
Yo!
You heard the announcement and came here too? You guys did too, right?
What's going on?
Hey, what do you make of all of this? Monokuma said this place was Hope's Peak Academy or something?
That is...
That cannot be possible.
Well, yeah.
You're right. Anyway, you look at it, it's impossible. Hello! How does it feel to return to the long-awaited Hope's Peak Academy?
Why, you.
Hey, where are we? Where'd you lock us up this time?
That's...
What a shock! I just told you guys this was Hope's Peak Academy!
Of course not.
There's no way in hell that it's... Bleh. There's no way in hell that's true.
No.
Oh, but it is. I mean, this is definitely Hope's Peak Academy. Well, what's left of it anyway? What's left of it?
What?
Didn't I tell you before? Unfortunately, Hope's Peak Academy fell into ruin.
lies.
You were serious about that?
Stupid fool!
But of course it fell to ruin. I mean, they were doing things that they deserved to be ruined for. What do you mean?
I don't like this.
Anyway, I'm pretty disappointed. I went to all this trouble to bring you to Hope's Peak Academy, and you don't feel surprised or nostalgic?
Fine, fine.
Oh well, it's not like I did this for you guys. Even if you don't feel nostalgic, I'm sure someone is feeling nostalgic right now. It's breaking the fourth wall now, oh my god. I'm feeling nostalgic. Thank you, Monokuma. Where's my Monokuma plushie? Aw, he's buried under everybody else. Give me a second. I got my own Monokuma. Thank you, Monokuma. I love you so much, you psychopathic murderous bear. You can sit on my lap. Here we go. Right, sorry. Let's carry on. Someone?
Don't fuck with me!
Enough of this bullshit. Just spit it out already.
You.
Where'd you take us, you bastard? Though I'm not certain of my memories, I believe we've entered the ancient ruin and...
In other words,
It means I made this Hope's Peak Academy between the door to the ruin and the inside of the ruin. What do you mean between?
Hey, hey, hey!
What do you mean made?
what's this?
Oh my! Are your minds getting the grumblies and that only knowledge can satisfy? Good, very good. It's fine to hurry along to the graduation exam, but it's in my nature to provide a little entertainment. I'm losing the Monokuma voice, I'm sorry. He's gonna probably sound a little bit like this for the rest of it, I apologize. He takes it out of me very quickly. Entertainment? You're planning to make us do something, aren't you?
No way!
It's nothing to be so cautious about. It's not like you'll be making life exchanges or anything like that.
Shing!
It's just a simple graduation exam.
Huh?
Then what is the graduation exam?
Hey,
Well, as the headmaster, I'm conflicted, you know? On one hand, I'm really happy that you're finally going to graduate.
Are you sure about
But on
this?
the other hand, I'm worried whether you guys will be okay in the outside world.
So,
That's why I'm thinking about telling you what the outside world is like before you make your decision. Whether you want to leave Jabberwock Island or stay here with me. Huh? We're obviously gonna get out. There's no way we'd stay here.
That's right.
This is annoying. Just hurry up and let us choose. Let's choose right now.
no.
You can't do that. The main cast hasn't arrived yet. Main cast?
Hey,
Meaning you guys are just extras until the guests of honor arrives.
Damn it!
So enough complaining already. Hurry up and start researching the outside world. What do you mean?
Uh-huh.
I have dispersed all the teaching materials you need for your research throughout Hope's Peak Academy. Well, I don't think this needs to be said, but all the information is accurate and contains no lies whatsoever. Otherwise, the main cast is gonna hate me. So, please rest assured and strive to do your very best during your field trip. Yeah, he died there. I'm sorry. You'll be lurking while you eat. Thank you for the lurk, Rachel. I appreciate it, sweetie. And as usual, after leaving us with his cryptic words, Monokuma disappeared. Even if the setting had changed, even if the killing was finished, he was still the same as usual. What is going on? Outside world? Main cast? Somehow, I have a bad feeling about this.
Hey, hey!
Like, he kept insisting that this place is Hope's Peak Academy. But that's impossible, right?
What are you saying?
How did we make it back to Hope's Peak Academy from a tropical island in the first place? It's impossible.
It cannot be.
There is no place for Hope's Peak Academy to exist on Jabberwock Island. I said I wanted to go back, but I didn't want to go back to a creepy place like this. What does this mean? So many things I don't understand have happened on the island. This building is really Hope's Peak Academy? This is the Hope's Peak Academy I've been admiring for so long? What in the world is going on? Damn it, why is this happening? Why? I was finally able to attend Hope's Peak Academy. I finally thought I'd become confident in myself. And even so, I wanted to become Hope. If that's what you're thinking, just stop it. Listen carefully. The only humans worthy of becoming Hope possess amazing talents and a strong will. And the moment you're born into this world, you either have that or you don't. This has nothing to do with effort. You must be chosen by Hope to become Hope. That's why it's not even worth admiring. Or were you so blinded by your admiration for Hope's Peak Academy that you couldn't even see that? You're just some nobody from the reserve course who never had a talent to begin with. And nobody who forgot he was a nobody. That's all. If I really am a nobody, then you should have just left me alone. Why? Why do I have to go through something like this? Hajime, did something happen? Uh-huh.
Hey, bastard!
Now's not the time to zone out. Sorry, it's nothing. I don't really get it, but is that all?
I'm gonna do it!
As long as I don't beat the crap out of Monokuma, nothing's gonna be solved. Is that what it means?
Hey,
Just what the heck is Monokuma anyway? He's not part of the Future Foundation, right? If you say that, then what is the Future Foundation?
jeez.
Even though Chiaki and Monami were gone, our situation hasn't changed one bit, which means the Future Foundation wasn't our enemy, and that was the only thing I can think of.
you serious?
So they're not World Ender? Then we were really tricked by Monokuma?
However...
The Future Foundation is responsible for trapping us on this island, right? Regarding that matter, I believe Monami never once denied that.
Damn it.
Even if there are allies, they might not just be allies. Maybe Monokuma is telling us to investigate that information on our own. Chiaki said she could not betray the Future Foundation. But if she was still alive, she definitely would have helped us. Of course she would. No, even her just being with us would have been a big help. So what should we do?
Damn it.
Well, that's obvious. If we're gonna get out of here safely, we're gonna have to do that graduation exam, right?
So annoying.
Graduation exam, huh? I'm not really good at taking exams. Well, I guess it's better than people dying.
Jeez.
Monokuma said something about a field trip, right? Is he telling us to investigate like we have been?
All right!
Alright, I'm gonna do it!
Prepare yourself.
Like...
Yeah, we might be able to learn about something. About Hope's Peak Academy, about ourselves. I don't care if we don't know anymore. If we can just go back to our normal lives, I'm fine.
Hey!
We can go home when this is over, right? We can finally get off this damn island, right? If that's the case, let's all leave this island alive by any means.
Of course!
Hell yes! He's right. Now's not the time to bemoan. Ooh, how unlucky I am. Where this place really is, what happened to Hope's Peak Academy, none of that matters. What's important is, I need to leave this island with the others. We sacrificed so many lives in order to survive just so we could do that. There's no way we can stop now. But Monokuma should already know that that's what we're thinking. So why did he say that? We have to decide on our own whether or not we want to leave Jabberwock Island. He should already know that we'd never choose to stay on this island.
Hey, hey!
So, what are we gonna do? Can we start already? But what are we even looking for? Do we just have to investigate this weird-ass building?
Even so.
I don't think we'll find the answers to all of our questions inside this damn building. Well, I'll just go on ahead for now.
Whoa!
You're already going?
Jeez.
What is that idiot thinking running ahead without being cautious?
Man.
She's obviously isn't thinking about anything.
However...
It will be fine. There will no longer be any situations where we must exchange each other's lives. Sorry, gonna get comfy again.
All right!
So we should do our best as well. Like they say, it's not scary if everyone stops at a green light. If we stopped at the green light, we'd never reach our goal.
Jeez. You're pathetic.
Akane already took off on her own. It might be faster if we split it up and look around too. Like Sonny said, if there's no more killing, we don't have to worry about anyone betraying us anymore. Then let's get this over with and go home.
Later.
I'll go on ahead. I'll see you guys later. With those brief words, Fuyuhiko left the gymnasium.
Excuse me?
Then I shall do my best to obtain a wonderful clue that will be useful to everyone. Now then, please excuse me. Sonia took a deep bow and then left the gymnasium.
Oh my.
Miss Sonia.
Miss Sonia!
Please don't leave me! I'll be in danger if I'm left alone. Kazuchi chased after Sonia, who had just departed and left the gymnasium. I should hurry and start too. Just a bit more, and it's going to end. I can escape this nightmare and return to my usual, peaceful, everyday life. The only thing we can do is advance towards that hope. Even though I don't understand and that a lot of horrifying things keep happening, for the sake of everyone who couldn't make it this far, I'm definitely going home. Investigate! Love this music. Let's go! I'm pumped. Let's do this. Oh, we're on the 5th floor now. I remember this place. Huh? That's weird. This hallway I walked through to get to the gymnasium, but it's clearly different. Is this Monokuma's doing too? Is he trying to confuse us again? I don't know how he's doing it, but he keeps doing it over and over again. He's so persistent. But if I'm going to fall for this trap, there's no way this will make me back down. Right, what places are open to us? We can't go in there. We can't go in here. Can't go in there. Oh, we can go in the dojo though. Let's go to the dojo. Ah, hello dojo. It's been a while. Is this a dojo? It's full of strange things that make me think there's no way we're inside a school. Perhaps it's a mistake to expect the inside of this building to make sense. What's down here on the floor? What's this? Is this a manga? The title is Manga for Morons, A History of Hope's Peak Academy by Monokuma? Why is a manga with such a suspicious looking title laying out in the open like this? Let's start with the history first, class.
Hey,
Reading manga is the 3rd best way to learn about history. Then what's the first, you ask? That depends on the person. I'm just gonna do a softer tone Monokuma to save my voice because I have a feeling we're gonna see him a lot in this chapter. So, just as I thought, Monokuma made this. That totally explains how suspicious it looks. I really just want to ignore it, but there's no way I can do that. Fine, I'll look at it. I'll look at anything that might be a clue to getting out of here, no matter what it is. What is it? I picked up the manga off the floor and started flipping through the pages. It's an introduction to Hope's Peak Academy's history, as narrated by the cutesy character on the cover. The story begins with an introduction to Hope's Peak Academy. Hope's Peak Academy is a government-funded school of privilege where only the most talented high school students can hope to attend. Built to raise hope in the nation's future, many of this alumni are key leaders of various industries. Few students are chosen through a scouting process, but the ones who scout them are Hope's Peak Academy teachers, who serve as both educators and researchers of talent. Hope's Peak Academy isn't just a school for talent, it is also a school for researching talent as well. However, for the past few years, Hope's Peak Academy has been suffering from a decline in funding. If this persists, the Academy believes they will not be able to make progress with their research of talent. So they decided to implement a new system, the Reserve Department. Unlike the main department, who scouts for students, the Reserve Department utilizes a general entrance exam. Normal faculty was hired and placed in charge of looking after the Reserve Department. The expenses and exam fees for the Reserve Department are quite high compared to most high schools. Nevertheless, Hope's Peak Academy received an endless stream of applicants. Hope's Peak Academy is now available to talentless commoners, people who only care about the brand. With this, Hope's Peak Academy managed to amass sizable funds and began further research of talent. To create Hope's Peak Academy's earnest wish, a true genius who would become mankind's hope. But just when they thought everything was going well, an unprecedented incident occurred. The incident that triggered the tragedy, the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. I've missed saying that line. It's weird. That's right, it was the tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy. Hope's Peak Academy was crippled by this incident and was forced to shut down without accomplishing anything. The end. Sorry, okay, I'm back. The music's great. I'm back. Huh? The ending was so sudden, like a manga that's suddenly cancelled in the middle of its run. Plus, these phrases mentioned at the end of this manga, the tragedy and the tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy. These names are so melodramatic, there's no way these incidents really happened, right? This manga only mentions the names, so I don't really know the details, but no, it's just a waste of time to wonder about anything that doesn't make sense. More importantly, I learned something because of this manga. The reserve department. That department was only built to collect money. I was one of the reserve corps students, right?
But hold on.
That's weird. Oh, you're here again.
Shing!
Ah, the thing that's weird is you, of course. Huh?
Hey!
Why did you forget that you were part of the reserve department? The Future Foundation only took away your school life memories, right? But you should have known even before you entered that you had no talent, right? So I think it's weird that you actually forgot something like that too. What do you want me to say?
By the way...
Based on my assumption, the Future Foundation must have wanted to hide the fact that you were one of those reserve corps students.
I got it!
Or you willingly sealed those memories yourself. Huh? You wanted to be confident in yourself, so you wanted to forget everything that embarrassed you. You know, when humans experience trauma, sometimes they erase their memory of what happened. It happens pretty often. Not that I know anything about that, though. Are you saying it's my fault that I forgot? That's not it.
Come on!
When things get inconvenient, you always get angry and try to brush it off. Well, that's expected of a reserve corps student. Damn it, what the heck? Right, I'm guessing there's nothing else for us to check out here. Because I'm assuming everything will be out in plain sight, so let's leave. Yes. I just need to... 1 second. Let me just abruptly stop this and go back to this. Alright, cool. I'm back. Okay, where do I go next? Is the science lab open? No, science lab isn't open. There's not anywhere around here. What about down here? Oh, wow. What the hell? Let's go into the Matrix! This door isn't open either, is it? Biolab. The biolab is locked. Okay. Where else can we go then? We're locked to this floor. Hello? Could somebody help me, please? Hello, Kazuchi.
What's going on?
This hallway is kind of creepy. I can't go to places I shouldn't be able to go. It's like some rule is being enforced for no reason. It's like there's an invisible wall or something. Yeah, I know, it's weird. But I want to go somewhere else. Oh, this classroom down here. Classroom 5A. Oh, is it going to be the exact same as it was in the first game? Oh no, they've changed it. Good. I'm glad it's fixed. Unless it's Classroom 5B that I was in originally. Anyway, let's read this. This is another manga. It's laying on top of the desk. This one is Manga for Morons, The Tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy. Huh. Wasn't the tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy mentioned in that other manga too? It's why Hope's Peak Academy went bankrupt, and it was the trigger for the biggest, most tragic, most awful event in human history. If I read this manga, will I be able to learn a little more about the incident? Reading time. I took the manga from the desk and started flipping through the pages to see what I could learn about the event known as the tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy. The story made heavy use of outdated, stylized drawings depicting characters solving mysteries. What's written here is, As the name suggests, this tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy occurred at Hope's Peak Academy. Oh, of course it did. The key player in that event was a student named Izuru Kamukura. Izuru. Sorry, my tongue decided it was going to have a wave motion effect. Izuru was a genius known as a symbol of hope. Hope's Peak Academy used all their resources to develop him. Supposedly, Izuru was a genius among geniuses and possessed various talents. Wielding superior talent for the hope of mankind, the Academy referred to Izuru as the ultimate hope. To protect such a rare talent, the Academy completely concealed all evidence of Izuru's origins and identity. Because of that, most of the students at the Academy were completely unaware of Izuru's existence. But Izuru, who was known as the symbol of hope, was responsible for a horrible incident. 13 students at Hope's Peak Academy's Student Council, among the Academy's best and brightest, were brutally murdered by Izuru. However, the incident did not end there. The Academy tried to protect Izuru's superior talent and concealed the incident as though it never happened. That's not going to go down well. However, a certain student began working in secret to use that incident to their advantage. That student uncovered what the Academy did, and by making that knowledge public, it stoked the fires of the Reserve Corps students who had long been dissatisfied with how they'd been treated. And the uprising began, and that heralded Hope's Peak Academy's destruction. This is the entirety of the tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy. Eventually, that incident would lead to that horrifying, devastating incident. The incident that would be known as the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. Works cited Danganronpa 0. With a heavy sigh, I closed the manga. Am I supposed to believe this? There's no way 13 people were killed at Hope's Peak Academy. What irony! For a genius known as the ultimate hope to cause such a gruesome incident. A talent like that is too regal for society. It's like trying to buy juice with a bar of gold. You should be lucky that you're incompetent. Damn it, he always has to lead up with something offensive. He seriously pisses me off. But ultimate hope. Nagito mentioned that before too, but it looks like it means something completely different here. What Nagito said was the true meaning of hope. But for Izuru, hope simply means talent. More importantly, a genius who possesses various talents. I wish they'd given me one of those talents so I didn't have to be in the reserve department. That's right, the reserve department. Here, it said that the Reserve Corps students in the reserve department began uprising. Then what about me? Was I a participant too? No, that's not possible. There's no way. I have no reason to do something like that. I don't know. We don't know your past yet. Anyway, I've learned about the tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy, but the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history is a far worse incident, right? What kind of incident was it? And who's this other student that isn't Izuru? A certain student who secretly used the incident to their advantage? Who is that? This incident is really messed up, but all it's doing is raising more questions. The mysteries just keep piling up. Let's leave! Where do we want to go next? Because that door's buggered. I'm guessing... Oh, no, we can go to the biolab now. Woo! Let's go. Biolab time. What the hell is this room? It's freaking cold in here. It's like I'm in a freezer or something. If I just stand still, I might end up freezing to death. I should hurry and investigate so I can get the hell out of here. There's another manga just lying around here. This time the title is Manga for Morons, the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. I knew it. The next one would obviously be about this incident. The biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. Huh. Just what was that incident really all about? It might turn out to be something lame. I flipped through the pages of the manga and hoped that I was right. Story time. A story about creepily drawn characters who get involved in such horrifying incidences. An incident known as the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. Is this drawn so grotesquely because the incident itself is that grotesque? Anyway, the beginning of this creepy manga starts with this sentence. The tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy was simply the trigger. At first, the uprising by the Reserve Corps students that triggered the Hope's Peak Academies, that triggered the tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy. What the hell is wrong with my brain right now? Was initially hoped to be resolved quickly, but the situation continued to escalate to dangerous extremes. The movement started spreading all over the internet and fostered a thriving online community. The community was not limited to students, and people of various races and nations began joining in. But the movement was not confined to the internet and began spreading and eroding the real world. When the movement started, it was indistinguishable from any other demonstration inspired by social unrest. But it was spread across the world. Certain abnormalities soon came to light. But then it was too late. The ends and the means had vanished, and the wanton destruction became their only goal. The strong butchered the weak. The weak killed the weakest among them, and soon the weak formed factions to brutally murder the strong. As the violence and death continued to spread, the shock of their actions began to disappear. As if the era was regressing to a more uncivilized times when the senseless deaths were the norm. The media was oversaturated with deaths to the point where people would watch them while enjoying a meal. Oh my god. But the time when the world realized what it had become, it was too late to stop what had happened. A feeling of immense despair began spreading and eventually engulfed the world. Acts of terrorism and I'm sure I know what that word is, but I don't know how to pronounce it properly right now. I'm apologizing. I'm just moving on. Began occurring around the world. A war waged in the name of despair. A war fought not for principles, religion, or personal gain. Just war. Pure war. Because of that, there was no way to resolve it. How could a movement started by high school students progress to such a hopeless scenario? The only explanation is the existence of a certain organisation devoted to a certain student who influenced Hope's Peak Academy, a group called Ultimate Despair. Instead of using Hope's Peak Academy's talents for the sake of mankind's hope, they used them for the sake of mankind's despair. Key members of the society used their influence to brainwash the masses in order to spread despair. Tech-savvy computer programmers wrote software to spread despair. The powerful and influential created new values and morals to spread despair. And with this, they created the tragedy, the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. As long as ultimate despair exists, the despair engulfing the world will never end. The tragedy will never end. Beautiful. Great. 10 out of 10, would read again. My heart was racing in my chest, but my body felt ice cold. I mean, you are in a freezer. And it wasn't because I was freezing in this room. The biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. This is definitely all made up. I mean, if this is really true, then what's happening in the outside world? My family, my friends, the convenience store I frequented, the nearby bookstore, my favorite restaurant. What's happened to them?
No way!
Hey, are you seriously yelling at a manga? How crazy are you? Who would enjoy reading something like this?
What?
Oh my, you don't like manga? A high school student who doesn't like manga is like an office lady who doesn't like to eat candy. Enough! What is this messed up manga? I thought you'd obviously know about such a horrible event that destroyed the world, but for you not to remember that? Such despair! That's the Future Foundation's fault, though, thanks to them stealing all your school memories. The incident that happened during that period has been completely removed from your brains. The incident really happened? I actually forgot about it? There's no way that's possible.
What are you saying?
How many times do I have to tell you? All the clues here are real.
Hello.
Please understand I'm rooting for you. If you don't learn about the full extent of the outside world, you guys will suffer for it. I just want to help you guys so you can live well-adjusted lives in the outside world. I see, so that's how it is. That's what he meant by what he said at the beginning. I'm conflicted. On one hand, I'm really happy that you're really going to graduate. But on the other hand, I'm worried whether you guys will be able to be okay in the outside of the world. That's why I'm thinking about telling you what the outside world is like before you make your decision. Whether you want to leave Jabberwock Garden or stay here? He's trying to make us feel despair towards the outside world, so we'll want to stay on this island. But there's no way I'm going to do what he wants. Despair like that can't simply exist. Simply can't exist. I can't read. The outside world should be filled with hope. Just like now. Perhaps, no, that's definitely it. I'm a bit worried why these are all becoming truth bullets, because there's no trial at the end of this, right? I was told there was no more trials, I'm so confused. Whether or not this incident really happened, what in the world is this Ultimate Despair group? If they're devoted to a certain student who guided Hope's Peak Academy to its destruction, are they connected to both the tragedy and the tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy? Plus, that organization isn't just one person, but a group of people. But if they're known as Ultimate Despair, they're high school students, right? Well, if they're actually able to do it, then I guess that's why they were called Ultimates. Then are the killings we're involved in connected to them as well? It's no use, I'm gonna freeze to death. I'm at my limit, I need to get out of here. Shivering, I ran out of the freezing room. I don't blame you, mate, it's bloody cold in there. Phew, that was close. I nearly froze to death. So where should I go next? Wherever we're allowed to go next, my dear. That's still blocked. Over here? That's still blocked. Classroom B? Classroom B. That's where we go next. No, I should ignore it. I'm just going to pretend I didn't see him.
Jeez.
When I went inside this room, that bastard bear was suddenly here. He keeps glancing at me. I wonder why. It's gonna be shitty either way.
Damn right.
So I'll let you handle it. There's no way I'm gonna deal with that idiot. I don't want to deal with that either. I'll talk to him then.
Hiya!
Well, hello, Hajime. I hope you're doing pleasingly well. Are you pleasingly well? You're pleasingly well, right? What are you doing here?
No.
Well, there was another thing I needed to tell you on this floor. I got bored of drawing manga. Can you forgive me for telling you word of mouth? You should have done that from the beginning. I didn't want to read your manga in the first place. A high school student that doesn't like manga is like a sumo wrestler that doesn't like eating hot pots. I'm getting really fed up with your babbling. Hurry up, what do you need to tell me? It's about that key piece of information you've been waiting so long for. Surprise! It's about ultimate despair. Huh? Ahem. Even though the term ultimate despair refers to a group these days,
Actually,
it was originally the title for a high school student who was the most powerful, evil, and feared person alive. A high school girl?
yes indeed.
Lady Junko Oshima. Junko Oshima?
Hey,
Enoshima. Sorry, I said her name wrong and I feel bad. Junko! I love Junko. Junko was great. Junko was fucking mental, but she was great. As the former Ultimate Despair, she created a despair brimming with charm and humor. Yeah, because she had a split personality disorder. Kept changing how she sounded and how she acted. She was great. I loved that last chapter of the last game. And created the Ultimate Despairs. There was one really horrible person in that group.
Don't fuck with me.
Hold on a sec. I don't know what the Ultimate Despairs are, but it's not that easy to form an organization. There's no way people would join some fucked up organization created by a high school girl.
Unbelievable.
Humans who are obsessed with their philosophy have an uncanny power to attract others. It's a trait shared by many famous leaders throughout history, right? There's nothing strange about that.
Hey,
That holds true for Lady Junko. With her charismatic ability to attract people, she even influenced those with the highest highest intellect of power or something. I don't know. I'm sorry. I don't know how to say that word. I'm sorry. Phew. Moving on. Her connections were the main reasons that the incident became the tragedy in the first place. So she even recruited people who would have been in a position to neutralize the threat.
Huh?
Then what was their purpose?
huh?
What?
You...
Like I said, why did they cause that incident? It doesn't even make sense. They had a purpose, right? There's no way they'd do what they did without any purpose.
Hey,
It was Junko Enoshima's despair. Huh? For Junko Enoshima, despair isn't about purpose, a set of principles, a way of life, or an instinct. Despair was what defines Junko Enoshima as Junko Enoshima. What are you saying? I'm a stuffed plushie Hajime is a human. It's exactly like that. Junko Enoshima is full of so much despair that she's truly hopeless. Living, dying, eating, loving, for her, everything is despair. What the hell? With her overwhelming force of personality, Junko recruited the ultimate despairs one by one. She controlled their despair by taking advantage of their love, hate, grudges, anything really. Junko's despair is far more dreadful than any other. That idea had been slammed right into their minds. And so the ultimate despairs who had been recruited became nothing more than Junko's limbs. All despair, whether it was their own or anyone else's, was dedicated to Junko Enoshima. Like believers making offerings to their god. Like a mother providing food to her children. They dedicated all of despair so they could escape from despair, all in Junko Enoshima's name. For example, they killed their families and friends and even destroyed their bodies through relentless mutilation. And to hopelessly top it off, they completely believed it was something that they had to do. There's no way something that crazy is possible.
What?
Do you know about the final days of the Reserve Corps students during the tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy? Final days?
In other words,
Junko had the power to change people's values. This is also true of the famous people throughout history. I don't know what Monokuma's voice is turning into as I'm using it more and more, so I apologize. It's probably nothing like Monokuma anymore. Hey, what do you mean final days? What happened to the reserve department?
of course.
They fulfilled their role as disposable limbs. They believed in what they needed to do. And so, 2,357 students of the reserve department all committed mass suicide. Mass suicide?
What'd you say?
All 2,357 students? Oops, it wasn't all of them. One person was excluded. One person was excluded. Huh? Is that me?
Damn it!
I don't believe it. There's no way I can believe this. Ultimate despair? Junko Enoshima? It doesn't scare me at all. I mean,
Bastard!
Junko Enoshima is already dead. Huh? Ah, her in a crown. Hello there. Oh god, I really liked that one. That was a great one. I loved that one. Level up. Reserve department has been updated in your handbook. Woo! Can I leave now? I'll quickly talk to... Hey, Fuyuhiko, is it true what you said? Junko Enoshima is really dead?
Huh?
What? Didn't you see? There was a book called Manga for Morons Killing School Life in that bloody classroom. A bloody classroom? No, wait. What was that you said about the killing school life? Like the killings we were involved in. They were killings that happened at Hope's Peak Academy. As I recall, the mastermind took her own life because the remaining students worked together to defeat
yeah.
her. Yeah, that's what it was. The killing school life ended up failing in the end. As a result, the 6 students who... Oh, there were 6. For some reason, I thought there was 5, but there was 6. The 6 students who survived managed to escape from the academy.
Hey,
For a manga about the killing school life, it was drawn with lots of silly images and dumb gags. According to that, the mastermind behind the failed school life was Junko Enoshima. The mastermind took her own life, which means Junko Enoshima is dead.
Like,
It turns out that the killing school life was part of that whole biggest, most awful whatever instant. Junko took away the memories of the former students of Hope's Peak Academy and forced them to kill each other. Former students of Hope's Peak Academy, and she took away their memories. That's just like us. Apparently, the whole thing was being filmed by surveillance cameras and broadcast worldwide. There's a limit to being a cruel asshole. The surveillance cameras were broadcasting the whole thing.
so
The students of Hope's Peak Academy are widely known as symbols of hope. By forcing people to watch these symbols of hope kill each other for the sake of survival, they were trying to fill everyone who watched the broadcast with despair all at once. But that's messed up! But that messed up plan was stopped. Junko Enoshima failed. Junko lost to the student she placed in her trap, and after being overcome by the despair she created, she took her own life. Then Junko is no more. Monokuma, you sure are quiet in the corner over there. No matter how horrible she was, there's no reason to fear someone who's dead. Whether Monokuma's story is true or not, doesn't matter.
bastard!
Junko Enoshima isn't alive anymore. Then, who is our enemy? If Junko Enoshima is already dead, are the rest of the Ultimate Despairs behind this? Are the followers of Junko carrying out her will? That's the only thing I can think of. Sorry. I don't know where that yawn came from. I mean, the killings were involved in resembled that killing school life. Well, I don't know who the hell is imitating, sorry. My brain just did not register that word for a second. Junko, I'm making us go through this, but an imitation is just that, an imitation.
No shit!
If the students of Hope's Peak Academy stop the real deal, there's no way we'll lose to some fake. But if this really is an imitation, are those surveillance cameras the same too? The cameras all over Jabberwock Island. Are they broadcasting to somewhere just like the surveillance cameras during the killing school life? Dun dun dun. It's a good job I spoke to him then. I would have left. I'm sure it would have told me that he was gonna, you know. Man, Hajime, you totally know about that story, huh? What, do you have a problem with that? Well, I really wanted to tell you to read the manga version since I took the time to draw it.
What are you gonna do?
Oh, well, I'll just raise the flag. Flag? What do you mean raise the flag? Raise the flag? What the frig is a flag? What do you mean raise the flag? What's going to happen if you do that?
Ooh, how exciting.
One step at a time, you're getting closer to clearing my character roots. You're not making any sense again.
Well now.
Now then, I'll give you guys my all. I'll tell you everything I know, including information on the outside and the inside.
Yaha!
I'll raise them frags like crazy. I said frags there. Apparently he's throwing grenades now. I have no idea what's going on. Let's leave. Huh? Ooh, that was close. I nearly knocked my glass over. We don't want to do that. It changed into a different hallway again. It's so sudden. What's going on to make something like this happen? Dude, you're in a video game. It's not real. No, I've already decided that I'm not going to be surprised. That's right. There's no time for me to be surprised by something like this. Let's go talk to Akane. Boop! Akane's twitching her nose like a beast examining her surroundings. Hey, what happened?
Based on my gut feeling.
Well, you know, it's just my gut, but I feel like someone's getting closer. Huh? What do you mean? Who?
So,
I don't know, it's just my gut after all.
It's just my gut.
But still, her gut is pretty impressive for someone it's strangely intuitive. No, for some reason it's strangely intuitive. And Monokuma did say something about the main cast coming. It's surprising, but her gut must be correct again this time. Right, where am I going? not down here. Okay. None of the rooms around here. Oh, music room. Wait, when did... What? When did the walls have colours? What is this? What are you doing to me, game? I don't remember the rooms being this colour. Wait, I don't remember a music room like this, actually. Why is there... What the hell is that? This looks like the music room. I feel like I can see something strange. Yeah, what is the floating monument in the middle of the room? This looks like some sort of monument. Why would there be a monument in a music room? It's not just that. The mark engraved in the monument is the symbol of the Future Foundation, right? Below that symbol, there's a sort of passage engraved. To combat the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history, the graduates of Hope's Peak Academy were among the many who established the Future Foundation. Huh? The Future Foundation was established by the graduates of Hope's Peak Academy? Aren't they known as World Ender? This is completely different. Monokuma, he completely made it up. I mean, it makes sense that everyone that survived from the first game would make something to try and combat what's going on, but... Let's have a look at the piano. It's a very nice looking grand piano. It might be very valuable. Ibuki might have been able to play this. Excuse me, sorry, I keep yawning. I have no idea why. What is this? Words are floating in the air. Is this like a hologram, right? The floating letters are forming sentences. It looks like a passage from an email. Regarding the report we gave you the other day, we have obtained information a person who claims to be a survivor of Hope's Peak Academy. Upon further investigation, there were a total of 15 survivors. You may be wondering about the number of people this time. If they're survivors of Hope's Peak Academy, it's possible that they may be targeted by ultimate despair. We believe we should acquire them and place them in our care as soon as possible. Though I don't believe the group can go that far without Junko and Oshima rallying them. In a worst case scenario, we must prevent a repeat of the Killing School life. Also, if they are survivors of Hope's Peak Academy, we should expect them to be quite valuable to us. However, we are still investigating the details of their origins, and we haven't located them either. We will continue investigating this matter. Also, regarding a separate matter, we have received a report from the research facility on Jabberwock Island. Preparations have been completed. It seems we can proceed with the experimental phase of the Neo World program. Called it! Freaking called it! We are totally in a virtual reality video game world. Survivors of Hope's Peak Academy. 15 students? Is that about us? Excluding Chiaki, who was part of the Future Foundation, there was definitely 15 of us, but what does survivors mean? It's like they're talking from some other world. What happened outside of Jabberwock Island? If the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history is really true, then the world isn't normal anymore. Maybe... I'm starting to feel like we might be better off not remembering the memories we've lost. I guess that's all the clues in this room. It's finally confirmed. The Future Foundation is on our side at least. They were founded by the graduates of Hope's Peak Academy, and they took us in to protect us. But if that's true, Chiaki should have made that clear to us. No. As long as Monokuma was around, she probably couldn't say anything carelessly. Monokuma, if he's the Future Foundation's enemy, then his true identity must be the ultimate despairs who've caused the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. The ones who are carrying out the will of Junko and Oshima are making us go through this. Also, this caught my attention in the email too. Research facility on Jabberwock Island mentioned in this email. What's that about? The only Future Foundation facility we found was that ancient ruin. There's no way that's the research facility. If there really is a research facility on this island, there should be... Sorry, I keep yawning, I can't help it. There should be other Future Foundation members here. Somehow there are still so many mysteries. Let's leave. I want to try and get all of the secrets for us, and then we can get it fixed for next time. Magical glowing blocks in the sky. Oh, we're going to the office next. Go to the teacher's lounge. Teacher's lounge. Wow, pixelated flowers everywhere. This feels different from a classroom.
Maybe...
It's probably the office, right? I mean, the room kind of has that stuffy teacher vibe to it. The office, huh? Now that you mention it, it does look like that.
Well...
More importantly, have you seen Miss Sonia? I don't see her anywhere. How much longer is this guy going to be obsessed with Sonia? Give it up already. Yeah, he is a bit of an idiot. Hologram. There are letters floating in the air, like the music room from earlier. I guess I should read it. We understand this matter regarding the survivors. In order to safely acquire them, please do your best and continue your investigation. However, you must exercise extreme caution concerning the remnants of despair. Even though they have lost Junko Enoshima, the fact remains that they are incredibly dangerous. Even after her death, the tragedy is not ended. Perhaps there is still a leader on par with Junko Enoshima. As long as we do nothing about the remnants of despair, we will not be able to end this incident. For this reason, the remnants of despair must be immediately eliminated once they are discovered. Everything is for the sake of the shining future. Immediately eliminated? Does that mean this is in order to kill them? That doesn't sound peaceful at all. Well, I guess it's understandable. If the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history is as terrible as it sounds, it's pretty much all-out war. If the remnants of despair are the ones waging that war, there's no way they'd be forgiven that easily. Despair. Now we'll look at the blackboard. Oh no, there is a picture on the blackboard actually. What's going on there? Something's written on the blackboard. Hajime. Oh, it's the name. It's everybody's names. Lists of subjects is written on the blackboard in large letters. Just below that are the names we've seen before. I'm more bothered about the newspaper. There's a newspaper posted on the blackboard. Below that, Hyoko Sayonji is written there. What is this newspaper? Oh, she's an adult now. What is this? It says Miss Hyoko Sayonji. This can't mean the same Hyoko, right? I mean, the Hyoko we knew, she was much smaller and looked more childlike. It was pretty much her defining feature. But the photo in this newspaper, in a way I can see the resemblance to Hyoko, but her height and figure, it's too different from the Hyoko we knew. What does this mean? Dun dun dun. This lady looks pretty mature. Is she Hyoko's older sister or something? No, it says Hyoko Sayonji here. Oh, then Hyoko has an older sister with the same first name and last name. An older sister with the first name and last name.
I mean...
That's the only explanation, right? I mean, look at it yourself. That's not Hyoko. But did you ever hear her mention an older sister?
Man...
Well, it's not like I was that close to her or anything.
Wrong.
She doesn't have an older sister. Hyoko is the Sayonji's family's only daughter. If she doesn't have a sister, then a relative? No, there's still too much of a resemblance.
What are you saying?
That's Hyoko. Huh?
Of course not!
What are you saying? Hyoko doesn't have a curvy body like that. I mean, she was famous for a childlike figure. She got away with all kinds of crap for looking like that.
Well...
I don't know what to tell you. Maybe she had a growth spurt. What are you saying? She's already dead. There's no way she could have had a growth spurt.
Today, I'm feeling white.
Well, regardless of all the clues I've provided, all the clues I've provided are true, I can't even read my own sentences. Did you know? If they weren't, it wouldn't be fair.
What's going on?
What the heck? Is this the truth? If this is the truth, then Hiyoko in this newspaper... Is he really saying this is the same person? That's impossible. I mean, how can there be a photo of a grown-up Hiyoko when she's already dead? Why? Why does this even exist? Oh.
Hey!
Oh. Mama has a theory. Mama has a theory. Mama's noticed it's getting very dark, so let's try and see if we can wrap this up a little bit. Could it be related to that list of subjects over there? Huh?
This is bad.
It says subjects. Maybe it means there was some kind of experiment, right? Did that experiment change Hiyoko's body? Oh, what am I saying? Just saying it out loud makes it sound messed up. What experiment? If it's some kind of experiment, it would mean that we're also test subjects, right? This isn't Darkest Dungeons, I'm off. This is a running theme, isn't it? We're all gonna have to do it on each of the streams. Hey Carl, welcome to the stream. You're not playing Last of Us 2? Have you at least played it for a little bit today? Even just a teensy-weensy bit? I mean, our names are also written on the blackboard under that list of subjects. But what kind of experiment was it?
What's going on?
It better not have anything to do with the time travel. Level up. Portrait. An extremely overwhelming portrait is hanging on the wall. I feel like I've seen it before, but the name etched into it in the placard says, Hope's Peak Academy's founder, Izuru Kamukura. Really now? Okay. Now he realised he's not good enough to play it. About 2 hours, I've been in bed for ages. Oh, you've been in bed? Oh, I really hope you're not overexerting yourself, because I know you said you didn't feel well last night. Also, welcome back, Lee. I know you've been sneakily hiding in the shadows while football's on. Has football finished now? I'm pretty sure football's got to have ended by now. Doesn't this clearly contradict the information I obtained earlier? Damn it, another mystery. Okay, with this, you've totally raised all the flags on this floor. Congratulations, Hajime! Now you can go to the next stage. Next stage? 14 minutes left. Okay. Hang on, is this the game with the boobs lady? Yes, this is the game with the boobs lady, okay? Damn it.
What you doing?
Whoa! No! No! Jesus Christ! People are gonna be using those against me now. Thanks, Lee, for scaring me again. Jesus Christ. Yeah, it's been pretty bad today. Not as bad as last night, though. Well, just take it easy, okay? Make sure you rest. And look after yourself. Loving that command. I didn't realise he would be as loud as he is, but hey-ho, I've got to deal with it now. He's programmed in. Last of Us is so good, though. So much has happened already. Oh, good. I'm glad it's going well. I'll have to have a look and see if you're discussing it on your... because you were going to make a group chat for it, weren't you? So I'd be down for reading through it, because I'm not too bothered about plot twists and knowing what's going to happen, because I've kind of already had a bit of it spoiled anyway, so... The hallway is different from the last time. I guess when that flag Monokuma mentioned is raised, I've moved to a different hallway than the last. But how can he do that? No, now's not the time to be confused by that. Thinking about it is just going to be a waste of my energy. Did I get... Yeah, I managed to get it working, Carl. I've been playing on my Ranger, and I've got her leveled up to like level 43 now, I think. So I was just going through some story missions and things to try and get those out the way. So I also look the part as well. I've completed my full outfit, and now I look very pretty. I need to get loads more gold to get the next tier up, though, for the next costume. It's crazy. Maybe you need to try and play The Last of Us 1 again. The Last of Us 1 was very good. I loved The Last of Us 1. It was great. But, I mean, From what I've heard of The Last of Us 2, I just hope it's not what's been leaked and they've managed to change it, basically. Yeah, you'll make a Discord channel for The Last of Us boys. Nice! I will be in there listening and reading to what's happening as you discuss. Right, where the hell am I? I'm pretty sure there's only one room down here. Sorry, I just need to reposition. It's amazing! Good. I'm glad it's amazing. I'm glad you're enjoying it. That's all that matters. The rec room. Let's go. Ugh. Right, Monokuma, you're gonna have to sit over here for me. There we go. There's a billiard table, a dartboard, and a shelf lined with magazines. It's hard to think a room like this actually exists inside a school. Well, look what we got here, boys and girls. It's a file with Hope's Peak Academy's seal on it. It says, excuse me, it says confidential. That means this is a big secret, right? Oh, you meant Last of Us 1 is amazing. Yeah, Last of Us 1 is amazing. But so far, Last of Us 2 is amazing as well. Okay. Why would an import document... Why would an important document be here? Why am I even asking a question like that? Obviously, Monokuma is responsible. Anyway, I need to confirm what's inside the file. About the Hope Cultivation Plan. For many years, Hope's Peak Academy has conducted rigorous research into various talents. The Hope Cultivation Plan seeks to use the fruits of our labour to further our true goal. With our hands, we will birth a true hope that will bring hope to the entire world. Truly, the program is the next innovation in providing the ultimate education. This plan has been the Academy's wish since its foundation, so we must succeed at all costs. What followed was a series of detailed instructions and intricate orders. It was full of difficult technical terms, and I had no idea what any of them meant. However, the word true hope left a strong impression on my mind for some reason. The Hope Cultivation Plan was created for the sake of birthing true hope. Hope's Peak Academy was behind something like that. I don't really get it, but there's something about these words. True hope. Huh. I might have to put a light on in my room. It's getting dark. It's gone dark all of a sudden. I think we were all around the same... I think we're all around on the same level on Guild Wars now, which is good. I mean, it is until you level up some more, Carl. Which is bound to happen. We're all just trying to catch up to you. Let's be honest here. The billiard table is floating, I've just noticed. Right, let's read this hologram. This hologram again. What's this one say? It looks like another email passage. Regarding the report we gave you the other day, we have finally succeeded in acquiring them and have placed them in our care. Though they were all dispersed, we were successful in acquiring all 15 of them. In and around, yeah, which is nifty. Yeah, it's good. It's good that we're all practically the same level. Between 40 and 50, so. Due to the fact that we are unable to ask them about specific details, it is unknown how they managed to survive the tragedy. It's been reported that some are wounded, so it seems certain that they survived under harsh conditions. Over the course of our detailed investigation, we determined that they are the same age as the others, so we have decided to entrust them to the survivors of the killing school life. As for the remnants of despair, there are still no solid leads regarding this matter, and we have no new information to report. We will continue with the investigation. Once they are discovered, we shall eliminate them immediately. Everything is for the sake of a future filled with hope. Dun dun dun. I think Ash is the lowest, but he will be overtaking us all this week. Yeah, he's got a week off, so I'll try and play for a couple of hours in the evenings during the week, and I'll probably play a little bit on Saturday as well. But oh, he will be 80 before the rest of us. I think I'll be playing a lot though, as your wife Star has enjoyed the start of Last of Us, so she might play. So you might play that with her. and Guild Wars in the day. Nice, good. Oh, that would be a good thing. I really like watching other people play video games as much as playing video games myself. There's kind of like a... It's the same with like if I know what the game is about and they don't, but also if I have no idea what the game is either and they don't. It's really strange. I like watching other people play video games. I always have. I used to love watching my dad play video games as a kid, like even football. Like I'm not a fan of football. I mean, I have been to football before when I was younger and stuff like that with my dad, but I'm not a fan of football. I could go without it, but I used to love watching my dad play football on his Xbox. It used to be great. I've been trying to get him back into playing video games with me, but he ain't budging. It's a very tough slope. Right, it's getting really dark now, so I'm going to quickly put on a light. Bear with me a sec, guys. And I'm back. Might try and get on over the weekend for a little co-op maybe. Yeah, I mean, I'd be down for that, but yeah, I agree with Lee. Make sure you rest up first. You gotta go now, back to bed as you wrecked. But woke up and see the notification, so I wanted to say hi. Never got to see Boobs Lady. I know, I'm sorry. You can always watch it on YouTube though whenever you want to, or just come back and watch the Twitch streamer finder. But I will do, Carl. You go and get some rest, okay? Take care of yourself. It says here that they succeeded in acquiring them and have placed them in our care. That means we should have been protected by the Future Foundation, right? Then why is this happening? If the Future Foundation is protecting us, why were we forced to kill each other on this island? Well, I guess it's not possible that the Future Foundation set this all up.
What's this?
My, Hajime, if you keep worrying like that, you're gonna get toothache and collapse. It's your fault. What is this hologram thing anyway?
Hey,
It's exactly what it looks like. They're from the Future Foundation's emails. I thought they made the perfect clue, so I did a little bit of hacking here and there to get them. You can even do that? Whoever's controlling you seems to possess many talents.
no.
Well, who cares about me anyway? That's not important at all. There's no way that's not important. His true identity should connect everything to what's happening right now. Let's leave. I want to get to the next area. How many bloody clues are there? Looks like I'm in a different hallway again. I'm pretty much used to it by now, even so. What is this space? Am I dreaming or something? I mean, this is just totally disconnected from reality. I'm also upside down! Why am I upside down? Oh god. Carl, Boob Lady's here. I'm sorry you missed her, but here's Boob Lady.
It smells...
It's close. It's very close. Someone is coming. Akane's twitching her nose and examining her surroundings.
based on my gut feeling.
They're definitely real close. At least that's what my gut is telling me. Then answer this with your gut. Is it an enemy or an ally? Let's see. My gut feeling is they're both. Damn, look at them boobs. Hey Ash, welcome to the stream. Well, I knew one person would be around to probably enjoy this, so.
Yo!
He's right, they're both. Both? What do you mean?
You.
I don't know any details, it's just my gut feeling after all. Well, that's true, I guess. Goodbye, Akane. Someone apparently got to enjoy seeing you on the screen for a minute. Carl not long left Ash and he was asking where she was. They are mahoosive. Let's put it this way, when she gets like fired up, for some reason her top opens even more. It's crazy. I don't even know how it works, but... Oh, library time. Upside down library time. World's strongest shirt. Yeah, pretty much. I like the 8-bit music. This is fun. This must be a library. Monokuma probably left something here too. I should hurry up and find it. It's not any of those. Is it not something over there? I'm guessing it's just a hologram then I gotta read? This hologram again. How's it going? Going good, thanks Ash. I hope you've had a good day. It must be another one of the Future Foundation's emails. I should read it. There's no doubt it's another crew. To Future Foundation 14th Division, Makoto Nega. Makoto! Woo! He's still alive! I'm so happy. Makoto! Where are you guys? What are you doing right now? What are you doing? What you're doing is a serious act of treason. Do you understand? Why are you protecting the remnants of despair? This is my theory. This is what I thought right at the very beginning on part 1 of this whole game. This is crazy. So it actually was him all along. It should be abundantly clear to you how dangerous it is to keep these people alive. Stay calm and think about this carefully. You guys are being lied to. Think carefully about what's important to bring the light of hope to the world. The 6 of you joined the Future Foundation because you agreed with our ideals, right? Oh my days, really? The Future Foundation rescued you from the tragedy you survived and cooperated with recovering your memories. Immediately return the remnants of despair to our headquarters. Unless we eliminate them, the tragedy will never end. Everything is for the sake of a future filled with hope. What does this mean? Oh, it means shit to me, Hajime. You can just stay in the dark. I am slowly compiling my theory. It is being filled with abundant knowledge. This email suggests that someone was trying to let the remnants of despair escape. This email is addressed to Makoto Naege, but he's with the Future Foundation, right? Then why was he trying to protect the remnants of despair? Did he betray the Future Foundation? Played Guild Wars 2 till about 11:30, then went around your mum's, drank coffee and ate cake until about 5. Sounds good. Then you watched Lord of the Rings Return of the King. So great day. Sounds great. The cake is the best part of that day, apparently. Are you going to come and say hi to me again, Monokuma? No? Okay. Do I go through to the archive? I don't go through to the archive. Look, I can look up. Why would I want to look up? What am I missing? What am I missing here? There's something else. Or is that it? Can I leave? Leave here? Okay, apparently that's it. Let's leave. I didn't know if there's anything else. Right. See. There should be... There should be... Oh, Jesus Christ. There should be another building. No. Wait. There's literally only... Oh no, down here. Here we go. Classroom 2B. God, it's very disconcerting upside down. Teleportation magic. Wait, what? Huh? Didn't I walk into a classroom? Why am I in a laundrette? I don't really get it, but this looks like a laundry room. There's no use worrying about it, but I was in a school and now I'm suddenly in a laundry room? Tablet PC. This looks like a tablet computer. It looks like the power is on too. Is this the next clue? I picked up the tablet and immediately started examining it. That was Junko on that magazine. Neo World program. Neo World program? This word Neo World. I seem to recall hearing it and seeing it a few times already. The Neo World program has another name. Psychotherapeutic Communication Simulator. I think I prefer Neo World. The Neo World program is built with the most recent psychotherapy technology and administrative software. To develop the Neo World program, individuals such as the Ultimate Programmer, okay, the Ultimate Neurologist, and the Ultimate Therapist. I know the Ultimate Programmer. He died. So, Not sure how that worked, but okay. We're among the many talented people whose research results were utilized. By mounting a device to the cranium. Oh, great. Did they drill a hole in our brains to put this machine to our heads or something? The Neo World program allows its subject to experience a synthetic virtual world. Of course it does. Additionally, the Neo World program has another feature. It can replace memories formed in the real world with information contained in the synthetic virtual world. So this is how they got rid of our memories. Okay. Therefore, it's possible to undo trauma sustained in the real world through the use of the virtual world. Can I be signed up, please? I have a checklist of things I would like to forget. Can I be a participant to this, please? However, this device is for psychotherapeutic purposes only, and any other use is expressively forbidden. I'm here to just get rid of bad memories and feel good. So, can I sign up? It's literally for therapeutic reasons. So, though it is highly effective in treating brainwashing, abusing the device risks total personality destruction. I wish they'd started with that. I don't want to be signed up for this program anymore. I quite like my personality, although it's connected to the bad shit too. Thus, extreme care must be exercised when operating this program. Personality destruction. Oh, God. Slowly, everything around me turned black. Synthetic virtual world program. A feeling of emptiness, like everything is being tainted. A feeling of weakness, like the world is collapsing beneath my feet. Everything is starting to feel meaningless. The desperate attempts, the sad goodbyes, the conflicts, the trust I felt until now, it's all disappearing until all I feel is despair. I can't shout too loud, so. Too late to back out, Xyla. Hey, Sky. Welcome to the stream. Hope you've had a good day, sweetie. I screamed loudly as if I was confirming the sound of my own voice. Yeah, I'm not screaming because 1, people will shout at me because my window's open. 2, I can't scream anyway because Monokuma killed my voice. And 3, I didn't want to commit. So yeah. There's no way I can accept this. I am starting to accept that. There's no way something as crazy as this actually exists.
Nice!
You gotta raise the flag in order to clear my character route. Now then, despair is waiting for you. Impossible. This is impossible. It's all made up. Everything is all made up. Made up? Including me too? Bum 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 bum. Apparently I can't look at the magazine of Junko, so let's leave.
Hiya!
How you doing? Did you enjoy the killing school trip? I suppose I have to still try and do Monokuma, but I'm gonna have to go. By the way, do you guys remember the speech I made at the beginning? From this point on, I promise you a world that truly deserves to be called a game. You guys are the only ones watching this who can save them. What, you mean me? The end of the world is nigh. What you gonna do? What's gonna happen? Isn't it exciting? Isn't it heart-throbbing? Look forward to it. Oh shit. This hallway. When we first arrived here, I walked down this hallway from the classroom to get to the gym. I don't really see a resemblance, but oh shit, that is oppressive. Oh my god. Okay. Whoa. Jeez. Whoa. Brain. No. Sonia!
Well?
Are you familiar with the placebo effect and the nocebo effect? Huh? The placebo effect is when your health improves after taking a fake medicine that you believe is real. The nocebo effect is the exact opposite, which means as long as the human brain controls all other bodily functions, If the brain believes something is real, it will become real. Why would you bring that up all of a sudden?
Huh? Oh my.
I am not sure. I do not fully understand. What the heck? Everyone's losing their minds. Oh my god, I hate that effect. That is horrible. Okay, I can't enter the red room. Where am I going? Oh, I am going to 1B apparently. Hello Monokuma. Why are you down here? The moment you discover that the truth was a lie, all hope will disappear. Okay, Monokuma. Okay, Honeybun. Okay. Right. Okay. Big floating object in the middle of the room. Got it. Generating warning. Yeah, just a load of error things on the chalkboard there. Is this floating? That's impossible. There's no way something this big would be floating like this. But what in the world is it? And the moment I looked at that object... What? What? Code? What? I don't... Oh my god. Welcome. Welcome to the Neo World program. A person! A floating person is talking to me? Who is it? No, this... Is this even a person in the first place? I'm not quite a person. I'm simply an artificial intelligence program. It would make me very happy if you called me Alter Ego. Aww. It's good to see you, buddy. Missed ya. That is the name my master gave me when he created me. It can talk? But what are you? Alter Ego, artificial intelligence program? I am the master program behind the Neo World program. I'm responsible for creating and overseeing this world. However, only the observer has the authority to directly influence you guys. I can't actually exert much influence. In fact, my existence is one that you don't normally meet. I'm sort of like an apartment manager or something. I may oversee the entire apartment building, but I lack the power to manage individual rooms. But the virus has infected everything I'm supposed to be managing. And because of that, this world I'm managing is acting very peculiar. Oh, hold on. My brain can't follow what you're saying. Let me gather my thoughts first. Damn it, isn't that feeling from earlier again? This floating like my feet are hovering above the floor? It's like I can't feel my feet or the ground. Like I can't even believe my own existence. Hey, you should know, right? Where is this place? Tell me, what is the Neo World program? The Neo World program has omitted the data collection procedure for shaping the entire world. As such, only the data we collected during the experimental stage is being utilized. Specifically, that means the data detailing Jabberwock Island, where this research facility is located. That is why the previous Jabberwock Island cityscape was restored. Ergo, if I am to answer your question, where is this place? The answer would be mostly Jabberwock Island. Certain portions of it are different depending on the circumstances. For example, this school you're in. It appears this space is entirely under the virus's influence. That's probably why I'm appearing before you too. However, even without the virus, these circumstances are a bit unnatural. It seems the launch was rushed, and because of that, there wasn't enough time to collect any data. I'm sorry, I don't really know the circumstances of the outside world. After all, I'm simply the overseer of the Neo World program. Most of its words, I understood what they meant, but I couldn't understand what was being said. There was no way for me to acknowledge it as the truth. It would make much more sense if this was a fictional world. Wait, are you saying this world is a fictional world? I feel like I can't believe what's going on here. This missing sense of reality, all the mysteries, all the truths. They're all just fiction. Is that... Even so, I need to know. I need to know that what this world is. Hey, can you tell me? What was the Neo World program used for in the first place? The Neo World program serves only one purpose. It is used to make the real world a splendid one. I guess you could say it's a program for creating hope. A program for creating hope? But the fact that we're here and the fact that we don't have our memories, that's all the program's fault, right? Deleting memory is the first step towards replacing memory. Replacing memory data is one of the features of the Neo World program. With the installed memory control unit, it is possible to remove any time period you set it to. And from there, you upload the memories obtained in the virtual world. Removing memories of any time period you set it to. So Monokuma was right. We did lose our school memories. But why? Why us? Why were our school memories taken away? There's a reason for that, right? That is a mystery to me too. Booting the program on the survivors of Hope's Peak Academy while it's still in its experimental stage. I'm sure there was a very good reason. But unfortunately, I don't know what's happening in the outside world. I'm sorry. You have to go and clean the kitchen, but you'll catch me very soon. Okay, Lee, thanks so much for stopping by. I appreciate it, and I'll see you again soon. Are you saying we're lab rats? That's the only thing I can think of. It sounds like we're just lab rats. The Future Foundation did that to us. But they're trying to save the world, right? Or is the Future Foundation not our ally? I am sorry. I can't provide that much help. If only I was more reliable. I wouldn't have lost my authority to a virus like this. All these new words make my head feel like it's about to burst. Can you tell me more about the Observer and that virus? Well, for this session, the Neo World program was programmed to house 15 people, along with 2 monitors. 2 monitors? Yeah, they were disguised as a teacher and one of the students. They were intended to guide the participants in this way. By the way, the Observer is the teacher in the teacher role has been given the authority to influence you all. But the Observer in the student role was not. They weren't given any special authority at all, so they seemed the same as everyone else. What kind of authority does the teacher role have? As an example, the teacher creates the rules of this world and manages them. If the teacher is properly managing the rules they've created, there is no risk of abuse. But because of the virus infecting everything, that has changed. It changed this world where violence shouldn't have existed in the first place. The Neo World program would have promised eternal peace. But just like the outside world, it's become a world filled with violence and death. What? Is that virus? I don't really know the details behind its true identity, but that function is beyond my capabilities. No matter how much I try to stop it, it behaves as if it already knows what I'm attempting to do. In the end, it stole the portion of my abilities which contained my authority to build the world. It was like it was a grandmaster chess player. I desperately tried to fight back so it wouldn't have complete control. But even so, a portion of the world has been modified at its convenience. She's properly talking about Monokuma Rock and the future and the Funhouse. Based on what she's saying, it sounds like she's on the receiving end of a one-sided attack. But Alter Ego should be an impressive artificial intelligence that the Future Foundation created. I can tell that just by communicating with her, which means this supposed virus is so smart that it surpassed this Alter Ego? If so, does that virus possess an artificial intelligence just like her? Damn it, what the heck? An artificial intelligence waging an attack against one another? That's so freaking irritating. But how did that virus infect the Neo World program? The Neo World program exists in isolation. It's impossible that it was infected through a network. I'm fairly certain someone physically uploaded it. Physically? Perhaps someone secretly bought an external memory drive containing the virus into the facility and directly uploaded it into the main computer where the Neo World program is installed. Based on my calculations, that's most likely what happened. It was brought to the Future Foundation's facility, but the only person who could enter that facility is someone who was a member of the Future Foundation. Damn it, what am I thinking? Why am I assuming that what I just heard is the truth? Why am I assuming that everything is a lie? Dun dun dun. Dun dun. Thank you for talking, Alter Ego. It's been a long time. But it's true that the virus is powerful and that I'm completely overwhelmed by it. But I'm still able to defend the essential areas. So it has a limit too. A limit? If it took over an observer, then it has to follow the rules of an observer. Such as, in order to end the program and release everyone, I need to follow the correct procedure and...
Hey, come on now.
Okay, even though you're just a god in the machine, that's enough hints from you. If you're gonna say something more, suppose that you exist between life and death. The death of yourself is inevitable. If so, it can be parallel to the deflection based on the definition of existence that constitutes the relationship. From there, the paradigm change results by being cut off rapidly and causing the situation where your own existence is unobservable and accelerates and crosses with the joint ownership of the world and the situation from the context invites your death. Hey! Oh my god. Oh, Jesus. Hey! What the heck? What just happened? You're right there, aren't you? Someone is right there, right? Huh? Who are you? Are you different from the earlier one? Maybe he can't hear my voice from this side? I'm currently talking to the world through Alter Ego. Ever since you guys vanished into that space, the video's feedback has been pretty distorted. But even so, we were forced to watch you this entire time. Huh? Things you guys were forced to do, we were forced to watch it. Forced to watch us? I really wanted to save you right away, but because of the virus's interference, I couldn't. Our orders are no longer being accepted, including shutdown requests. The Neo World program is beyond our control now. In that world, that person created an independent country that doesn't accept outside interference. But Alter Ego created an opportunity for me to speak to you directly. If this means that's working, then it means that the person I need to talk to is right there, I hope. It looks like this guy can't hear me or see me. Just, who is this guy anyway? Is he our ally? It's Makoto! I recognize that spiky bit at the top anywhere. Since there's no time, I'm going to say what I need to say and believe you're there listening to me. But first, I should apologize to everyone. I know apologizing won't help, but we didn't imagine something like this would happen. We never expected such an atrocious virus was lurking inside the Neo World program. But that's entirely our fault. It's our responsibility for not realizing it until it was too late. But it's not just the virus either. I can't say for sure that the program didn't have any problems in the first place. To tell you the truth, I was unsure about whether or not to run the program on you guys. But this was the only way to save you all. I wanted to save you guys. Save us? What did he want to save us from? Why would this save us? You've already seen the password to enter the graduation exam ground, right? You know. That's the number we found at Nezumi Castle. The door to the ancient ruin was supposed to open after you guys finished gathering Hope's fragments. From there, you guys were supposed to challenge the graduation exam. However, I prepared that password just in case something went wrong. Like I said earlier, I had my doubts that this program was perfect. Even if the chance was slim, I thought the observer might end up going rogue. That's the reason I left the password in a place where the teacher role would not be able to go. I never thought Nagito, who saw it first, would have raised that password. Anyway, I'm also the person who set the password to that number. That number contains a secret. Someone close to me left that number to save me when I was in a dilemma. I thought I recognized that bloody number. Sakura. I can't believe you still remember that, even now, Makoto. Jesus! Can you understand what I'm trying to say? I'm entrusting that will to you all. I've entrusted it to your future. But that person is trying to abuse the graduation exam. I'm sure they are going to crush you with despair using the graduation exam that's waiting for you. But I want you guys to endure it without giving up on hope. I want you guys to withstand it until I get there. Because I have a secret to defeat them. Does that mean he has a secret plan to defeat Monokuma? In a worst case scenario where an observer who has the role of a teacher goes rogue, I've prepared a hidden command to use at the graduation exam site. It's the forced shutdown sequence. Forced shutdown sequence? Even a teacher's authority can't stop that command. It's a way to end this that you guys can choose on your own, independently of the observer. Which means even if they stole the teacher's authority, they shouldn't be able to stop it. If you use that, you guys will win. However, in order to start the forced shutdown sequence, you need more than half the number of people. And in order to do that, I need to somehow get that number. Oh, great. Wonderful! It broke. Shit. God damn it. I needed more time. Oh well. Meanwhile...
Say what?
What was that just now? Hey, Hajime! What was that weirdness just now? Nothing, really. I see.
Anyway.
Oh, well. Anyway, that's all the hints you're gonna get. If that no-good artificial intelligence tells you any more useless stuff, I'm gonna butt in again. Did Monokuma not notice what just happened? It's been a while since I've spoken at length, but it was important to talk to you. It was worth waiting a long time here. Hey, about that guy just now, there shouldn't be anything else for you to ask me. I see. It'd be bad if Monokuma overheard us. That means Monokuma doesn't know about the conversation I had with that guy just now. You guys have a weapon. A very powerful weapon. It all depends on how you guys use that weapon. The only thing I can do is prevent the virus's invasion with all my might, so you guys can use that weapon. The rest is up to you all. Do your best. Do your best, huh? But what do we have to do? What do we have to do our best at? The mystery is getting solved. I'm finally starting to see the truth, but what are we supposed to do when that truth is really a lie? We know we're working towards a conclusion that nobody wants to hear, but still, do we really need to work hard and do our best? Is there really a reason to do our best? If everything was a lie, then isn't everything just meaningless? It's the same for the killings too. Even though we had to experience something as painful as that, something as tragic as that, wouldn't all that be meaningless too? When the world is flipped over and becomes so irrational? What am I supposed to do? Bum 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 bum. Yeah, it used to spell, yeah, Leon. That was it, Leon. But there was a line between the two ones. I get it. I remember. Nice. Shutdown sequence. Woo. Right, I think this is a perfect place to save just before we go and start the last part. So, I am going to go to my system, drop in a save, we'll put it in prologue. And then we're going to jump back to the main menu. Yes. Danganronpa. So I'd like to thank everybody for stopping by. I really appreciate it. I'm just going to actually get this off the screen for you guys. Quit. And then we're going to jump to my just chatting screen. There we go. Hello. Thank you guys so much for stopping by. I really appreciate it. Like I say, it's been a crazy, like, 2.5 hours almost. So I know some of you guys haven't been around since obviously the start of this game, but it's all coming together. It's all really interesting and really fun. So hopefully you guys got a little bit of fun out of it as much as I did. I don't know, but at least we got a cool, crazy aesthetic, I guess. So yeah, everything is going to end very soon. I imagine it's going to be a long run, so I'm probably going to have to save a Sunday for it. But this Sunday coming, I'm going to be playing some more Plague Tale. I don't know how long that game is either, so I might actually finish it tomorrow. I'm not sure, but we'll get round to that when we get a chance. So thank you so much for joining, guys. Yeah, thanks so much, Ash. You too. I will love you and leave you all. I don't think there's anybody to raid at this time of night who's on my time scale level anyway. So we're just going to end things here. So I will see you guys Sunday, hopefully. And everyone have a good weekend until then. Bye, everybody. Bye-bye.